everybody. All right, let me make sure I've got the volume on. Got it on Do Not Disturb. What a crazy day. So, as I'm sure all of you noticed, Etsy went down for, I don't know, I don't think it was that long. But I do want you guys to know that when Etsy does go down like that, they usually find out really, really fast. And if everybody logs into their shops at the same time and is panicking at the same time, it can actually slow down how Etsy fixes it, because Etsy has all of these different servers that are hosting your shops. So if you figure there's like what, 2,000 people almost in Flourish alone. So if all 2,000 people in Flourish go, oh my god, let's go check my shop, well, Etsy's trying to change something, and so you're like overloading the servers, and so it'll actually end up slowing down the way that Etsy is able to fix it. So if anything ever happens, hi Rebecca, know that Etsy is not just going to, delete your shop and poof, you're gone. Just take a second, look at the forums if you have to. Bugs get reported on there like that. So just try to, mellow out and use it as a mandatory coffee break or a martini, depending on what time of day it is, wherever you are. Hi, Melissa. So I don't want you guys to freak out if something happens on Etsy. Us in Flourish, us admins are going to be right on top of it. We're going to let you know when something needs to get fixed. We're going to let you know if anything is, long-term changes. Etsy is working on their stupid algorithm testing on the side. So somebody's probably getting fired right now because he hit the wrong button and made half the world freak out. So no need to worry. Hi, Christy. So I don't know how many of you saw, but I put a post on a couple of days ago as a poll to see what you guys feel like you need the most tips and tricks on. A lot of people said SEO, but I'm not going to touch on that subject just yet. I want to wait until Etsy's done doing whatever testing they're doing. That way, after they're done the testing, whatever changes they decide to make, whatever changes they decide to not keep, I don't want to give you guys SEO tips and then have it change next week because the testing is going on. I will tell you that if you want to add holiday tags, you should already have done that, or you should be doing it now. You don't have to add holiday tags to all of your listings. You can even, if you don't make one-of-a-kind items, if you make items that can get sold over and over again, you can always duplicate that listing and only put holiday listing keywords on one of them and then leave the other one original. Hi, Sarah! So you don't have to do it to all of them, just enough so that, people that are searching holiday terms will be drawn to your shop. Now, back to my poll, overwhelmingly, you guys said that you need tips on marketing. So I'm going to give everybody a little bit of homework. Now, marketing has a lot, it's like 100% to do with who your target market is. Okay, so I want you to know who your customers are. I want you to go through your reviews, see what kind of pictures people are, how do we know when Etsy is done with their testing? We don't actually know. I'm assuming they will come out with it. Personally, my sales have been not as bad as they were last week, but they're still not back up at 100%, so I don't know if my shop is just shifting with the testing or if it's because things are starting to get back on track because they're already done testing. But if I see anything or if Sarah sees anything that says that they are done testing, we will absolutely let you know. Yes, so hi Mary. To find out who your customers are. Now this took me a really long time. All right, this for years. For those of you who don't know, one of my shops I sell fake piercings. I actually have buckets of inventory right here. So it's just a little, see this little wire? And see how it's got a little opening? All this is what I made. I think I just broke 41,000 sales. So all this is a fake septum piercing. See that? Now I look like I have a piercing. Isn't that cool? So I have different types of wire that I make this in, and for years, now I could put that aside because I can't use it, or I can't sell it. I don't sell anything I've already touched, and that's been in any orifice. For years, I thought that my target market for that faux piercing, or any of my faux piercings, I thought that it was high school and college people, or kids, you know, college people, teenagers and high school. So I was targeting high school people, college people, school people, and it took me like 3 years that's not really the case. I mean, high school to college people, that's what, anywhere from 13 to 25? That's like a third of the world. A third of the world is not my target market. That's way too many people. So I started looking at my reviews, looking at the people. Lots of people post pictures with their reviews. What style is that person that's posting a picture? What do you see in the background? If they're posting a picture of your item on their counter, what else is on their counter? What kind of terminology are they using when they're leaving you a review? Are they using slang? Are they using full structured, properly punctuated sentences? Because usually, you know, a full sentence structure, proper punctuation, that is really hard for me to say right now, is usually going to be an older crowd, and anybody that's using slang and stuff is going to be a younger crowd. So look at your reviews, look at your conversations that you're having with people. Are they just asking a short sentence? You can find out a lot about these people. Sorry, kind of lost my train of thought. But anyway, so my target market was not just teens and college people. Who wears piercings? What kind of person wears, if what kind of person has a nose piercing or a belly button ring? Well, generally those types of people are a little bit edgy. Not judging, not stereotyping. It's just, that's how it is. Usually they're spunkier people. They tend to be, if you have a nose ring and a lip ring and an eyebrow ring, you may have a tattoo, or at least like the way the tattoos look. And if you have piercings and tattoos, what else are those people generally into? They like the funky hairstyles. That style right now that's going on with the shaved back of the head where it's got a little zigzag pattern. People that'll shave the entire side of their head and leave this side long. People that have neon pink hair. And this is just a generalization, because I mean, if you think about it, Sarah has tattoos. Sarah has purple hair. Sarah's not really my target market. So it's a lot of touching and feeling and trying to figure out who your target market is. What do they like? So when you're marketing, I don't want you to take your listings and just be like, I'm having a 5% off sale, here's my listing. This is a new thing I made, here's my listing. Here's a link to my site for if you like hippie stuff, I sell hippie stuff. If I sell natural deodorants and oil, aromatherapy, that kind of stuff, here's my site, here's my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter. You come off kind of salesman-y. You come off door to door, like knock knock, do you want my product? No? Okay, how about you? Do you want my product? Okay, you might want one, do you want my product? Don't do that. I've had a hard time narrowing down my target market because I create personalized gifts for every occasion. So I feel like anyone who wants a gift is your target market. Well, it depends on what, is it something like you can have, say you sell a purse or a coffee cup or monogramming, okay? Everybody loves monogramming. You think, my people, my personal target market, my funky, punky, edgy, attitudey, I don't want to listen to mom and dad people, don't care about customization. They don't care about monogramming. That's not their style. So even if you have different types of products, what is your product style? What is the lifestyle? Even though it's for multiple occasions, there's a certain type of person that likes wooden blocks and signs with quotes on them. See, that's depending on what those quotes are. Are they religious quotes? Are they wholesome quotes? Because if it's a religious quote, those tend to be very wholesome family. The people that are going to come home on Sunday dinner, they're going to spend the morning together. They probably have a family game night. That's an entire type of person. So that's what you want to market to people, is not just your product. You want to sell that you're very popular in what your customer likes. Like I was saying, how my people are edgy and attitudey. I post all kinds of things. My people are also, like, a lot of them are the millennials, the bacon flavored everything, the anything a cat does is funny kind of people. They don't really care about how to cook a dinner because they're probably living off of ramen. So anything that I can do that's a bacon cup stuffed with eggs, those like 30-second little tasty videos, they love that. There was a girl that did her nails and it had like somehow she lifted it, the acrylic up, and then filled it with water so that her nails had water in them. My people like that. So that's stuff that I post on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Pinterest. You want to post things that your target market likes. And then they learn to trust you as kind of more of a brand. They trust you for up and coming things for their lifestyle. I keep reading that a call to action when marketing is essential, but at the same time, it's too salesy. I think it's really difficult to find that balance. But hold that thought. I'm going to go right back for a second to posting different things, because after posting certain things, like I was posting a lot of cat videos because one of my cat videos, my people loved it. So I was like, great, you guys like cat stuff. I'm going to post cat stuff. Then I noticed they weren't clicking like so much on that, and they weren't clicking favorites or share or anything. So it's a lot about trial and error. You want to post something, see what the reviews are, see how your customers felt about that, and then if it's something they like, try to find something similar and post that as well. Really only about 15% of your posts should be actual product posts. Say you have a new pair of earrings that you made that you absolutely love. Do a couple of posts first about what type of sweaters. Now that it's fall, post some kind of cool modern, or not modern, but 2016 trend that's in your style for whatever you sell. Even if you sell a coffee cup, show somebody that's going to have, sorry, I have an addiction to coffee, so I like coffee cups. But if I had a knit sweater on, or if you sell an earmuff or those headband ear warmer things, be like, oh look, I'm nice and cozy with my cute coffee cup that I made and this little ear cozy thing. So it's things that it's not just about look at my product, it's look at the style and how I'm on top of things. I know what's up and coming, I know what's cool. Come follow me and you'll always have, you know, the coolest trends going on. What do boho chic women like? Boho chic, I feel that it's very relaxed. It's they probably do the natural hair products, things that don't have silicone in the products, all the natural products. You could do a thing on, see if they have that feeling. They like zodiacs usually, the zodiac star alignments. They like things that are all natural, chemical free, organic. But at the same time, they like a little bit of bling, but not like crazy over the top. Even if you want to go on Pinterest, if you just type boho chic, it'll give you like a billion different ideas. That is where I really started finding who my target market was. Yeah, absolutely. Look at crochet items. Anything that's cold, cozy, fall, pumpkin spice. I mean, that's another thing. There's two different types of target markets that kind of come with the fall. There's your Starbucks drinking, Ugg boot wearing, crochet, you know, sweater kind of people. And then, I don't know, I really can't think of a different type of fall person, because I mean, that's your generic American girl. I'm not that girl. I like coffee. I don't like Starbucks. And I don't wear Uggs. I'm more of the mid-calf suede boot, French-style white button-up coat that's like that felt material. Wait, I missed it. What do you call what? Boho chic is pretty much boho blue or gypsy set. Yes. Oh gosh, Instagram is not my friend. I honestly, I'm paying a VA to work on my Instagram for me because no matter what I do, I cannot get above 2,000 followers. I'm gonna try doing those Instagram stories. I haven't touched them yet. When I do an Instagram story, if you guys would like, I can do a tips and tricks on how to do it, how I got reviews on it. Also, for those of you who don't know, I am doing I'm going to be doing a video on the new Google ads. I turned mine on a couple days ago, and so I'm going to monitor it for 30 days, and then I will give you guys a video on what kind of things I noticed, what was good, what was bad, how long things took to kick in, if I actually made any profit. So I will do Google ads. Oh God, Instagram is terrible. Well, I mean, it's great. It's great for the younger crowd. That's the other thing you guys need to figure out for your marketing. Depending on the age group and depending on the style, there's really going to be one, maybe two platforms. It's really difficult to try to excel in Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook all at the same time. I mean, it's good to be able to do a little bit in all of them, but you're really not going to be able to be a master of all the trades. And create and get your orders out. You're just not going to have enough time. So try to find at least one, maybe two, social networks that you really feel your customers are reflecting the most in. Right now, my people are really into Facebook and Pinterest, probably just because I can't really figure out Instagram. I just can't get those terms that are trending. Or maybe it's because my people are too edgy to be on Instagram. They're too cool for Instagram. When Instagram stops being cool, that's when my people will like it, because they're the type of people that don't do trends. They wait until the trend is over. Hipsters, that's the word. Hold on, I missed the coffee cups, pumpkin spice, fall stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, if you go to Pinterest and you just type in a few generic terms, generally they come up with a lot of different things. Like, let me see. Let me get some ideas here. If I go to Pinterest myself, because my people love like tattoo ideas. There are so many tattoo ideas on Pinterest. If I do boho, if I could spell, that'd be very helpful. Boho chic. Boho chic, I'm coming up with all kinds of lace, fringe, very simple necklace work where it's got like a thin chain and then some kind of embellishment on the bottom. Lots of long, flowy gowns, very formed, like loose but straight, pencil edged. What age do you think boho chic women are? According to this, they're pretty much anywhere from 25 to, I'd say 25 to 35 is boho chic. Why does it say? Okay. 25 to 35 is really, I mean, there are older people, don't get me wrong. I'm just kind of trying to make a bubble here. But I'm noticing a lot of the outfits that they're wearing are very conservative. Maybe a little bit of midriff showing, but everything always goes down all the way to their toes. It's very long and slimming looking. They do lots of stacking rings, lots of thin leather fringe, macrame. Macrame is very boho chic. I love macrame, but that's my southern side of me. Even though I'm in New Hampshire. I live in New Hampshire, but I've got the heart of a South Carolina girl. Let's see, lots of white, tan, teal colors, that kind of a color palette where it's natural rocks, white, teal. So that's just a little bit of a glimpse. A lot of mandalas. It's very boho chic. Let's see, you need to be on Snapchat. My daughter's the only one that I have that plays with Snapchat. I don't even know, are people on? Is that a thing? Keep getting stupid storage is almost full notifications. You're boho chic and didn't even know it. That's another thing. I want you to analyze yourself. Are you your own target market? I am not my target market is my alter in my head ego, but I myself do not dress like my target market. I have the attitude of my target market, but I personally am not my own target market. So that's very important to know, because if you are your target market, look around you. And if you're not your target market, try to surround yourself with a few products in your workspace that are your target market. That way you start to get like in the thought process and the feel and the bubble of who your target market is. Like my brand, my colors are gold, purple, and black. They like a little bit of bling, which is the gold, but it's a very dark purple and it's a lot of black. So my entire office area here is all purple, black, and gold, no matter what I find. Having a hard time narrowing down my target market. I make crochet baby costumes, cute things for photos. Yes, so yours is going to be any kind of new mom. Yours is going to be, feel it out as to whether you want to go towards the professional photography target, or do you want to go to the new mom who's getting the professional photos taken? Because to me, I think the new mom route is really easy to do for marketing, because you can post anything from the newest bottles that reduce air bubbles, because even breastfeeding moms sometimes use bottles. I was a breastfeeding mom, but bottles saved my life because you get to alternate at night who feeds the baby, dad or mom. So if you happen to choose moms as your target market, do a quiz on which diaper do you feel fits your baby the best. Tips on how to help a colicky baby. What ways are there to prepare food that's like all organic for your kids? Things like that it's new moms, that the new mom feels like she can trust you with proper things for her kid, and then you post this really cute costume. Oh, is your baby turning 6 months? Get these for your 6-month photos. Also, lots of moms are doing that whole thing where they post every month, they take a picture for the first year. So if you had some sort of a crochet costume you could do for a baby that would fit them for a year, somehow, I know crochet is one size, but if you had something that if it had, like say it was overalls and you put multiple buttonholes, that way it was small enough for, when they're 1 month, and then the overalls get longer as, you can see the baby grow. Simple minimal jewelry, trying to figure out who your typical customer is. Well, it's probably either going to be, hold on, sorry, I'm just going to read a couple comments. Recommend getting a target market analysis as a brand. Who has no idea where to start. Is it worth it? Yes. I think it's Laura Noel is great for figuring out who your target market is. If you guys have absolutely no clue where to start, Laura Noel is great at asking questions to help you figure out who your target market is. And I 100% believe that it's worth it, because once you know who your target market is, it really just helps you really narrow down how to develop and evolve as a business. What social media app do you use for scheduling social media? I actually don't use an app for scheduling my social media because, like I said, I hired a VA because my shop is at the point where I get anywhere from 20 to 40 orders a day. So I have to spend my entire day creating and filling out orders. Plus, because my items are made so quick, my items only take, it probably takes me 5 to 10 minutes to fill an order. So I spend my entire day filling orders. So I have a VA that schedules all of that for me. If I'm revising a shop and defining my brand, should I make the things I like and pick what shows up, or define it to the target market? Hold on. Should I make the things I like and pick what shows up, or define the target market and then make it to that? I would figure out who your target market is first. Me, when I first started, I was making beaded earrings, beaded necklaces, memory wire, bracelets, anything that I like to make. And honestly, it wasn't selling. Then I just saw that it was really popular that wire ear cuffs were coming out. And so I had made a triple wire ear cuff. And like a week after I made it, it sold. And I was convinced it was because it was the cheapest item in my store. So I was like, that's the only reason why this sold. So then I relisted it, and it sold again. And then it sold again. And then that was the only thing that was selling. So I was like, okay, you guys really like ear cuffs. So I came up with one more style of ear cuff. excuse me. And then that sold. None of my other stuff was selling. Like once in a while I'd sell a pair of earrings, but my customers were telling me that what the market was thirsty for was my ear cuffs. Something about the way that I make my ear cuffs, they're all measured, they're all exactly the same. Every order you get is gonna look exactly like the order you got before. Something about that appealed to people. And so I had to sit down with myself and think long and hard. Is this a hobby where you're just trying to take something in your time and build up time? I meant not build up time. Fill your time with making something because it makes you happy and you're bored and that's what you want to do? Or is this something that you truly want to make money at? And I'm not being mean in any sense. Anybody that, I'm not saying you guys are just doing this for a hobby, but I just want you to sit down with yourself and really think about that. Because sometimes, like honestly, I get bored making nose rings once in a while. I mean, seriously, like I said, it takes me 3 to 5 minutes making order after order after order. Do you see? Like, I've started making stock. Do you see this box? This is what I did all day yesterday morning. It's got about 100 of those little nose rings that I showed you. It gets tedious, and making that one little loop is not exactly my life passion. I think it's cool. I love that people love them, but I had to settle a little bit. You have to like self-compromise because it's about, I know that that's what people want. So if that's what people want, and if what I want is to make money, then I need to make what they want. And then once in a while, like even, I don't know if you guys saw, I've made I don't think I have any here. I made a monocle that's got a chain to an ear cuff, and I made a cool little wire mustache. I thought it was clever as all get out. I thought it was the cutest little thing. Not a single monocle has sold. Not one. I've been promoting it for a month. I actually made it last year and never got around to listing it until this year because I was like, cool, it's a little Halloween costume. You know, it'd look really cute. It goes with steampunk. It goes with a whole bunch of other things. It goes with hipster. Nobody cares. And it's a little soul crushing because I thought it was adorable. I think it's cute. My customers don't like it. That's just the way it is. So I have to go right back to the drawing board, try to come up with something else. And so it's really about finding what your customers like. If that's what you want to do is make money, then you have to make what your customers want. That's why I also want you guys to go into your sold orders. What is selling? Like, even if you like making pot holders or coasters or something, if all you're selling is cup cozies, then focus on the cup cozies because that's what people are saying that you're really good at. They don't care. And it sucks because I even made like a little video on Facebook. I made a little video on Instagram showing how it works. And, you know, I referred to dapper young chaps and like used old timey-wimey words. And they're like, so? I'm like, but it's cool. And they're like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is. They don't think so. All right. Is there a list somewhere that lists famous actors or actress? Oh. I honestly have not a clue if there is a list somewhere that says what people's styles are. Let's Google that. Please don't ever be afraid to Google anything. I mean, be careful which terminology is that you search, but lots of times Google is your best friend. All right, so a list, let's see. Actress styles. There's a word that I'm thinking. What is it called? It's not theme. Right, not like one particular item. But yeah, whichever product type sells well. Like just because I have fake lip rings and fake nose rings, I have to do all kinds of fake ear cuffs. Yes, if you research it, you can find it. Absolutely. And it's great that your people are pet-loving people. Then you can post all kinds of, quizzes too. People love stupid little quizzes. If you were a dog, what dog would you be? If there's a quiz like that, your people will love it. Actress styles. Let's just see what happens when you type that. No, not Julia Stiles. Sometimes Google's stupid. What? How does that? Oy. Actress look collection. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. So, no, yeah, no problem. You could post all kinds of things. Like I said, Pinterest has been my biggest idea digger because if I was when I was doing searches for different types of tattoos and stuff, different things would start popping up in my feed about new piercings. Did you know that there are like 14 different places in your ear that you can get pierced? It's ridiculous. There's your tragus, which is this weird little flippy do right here. Your conch, which is over here. You can get like 3 up in your cartilage. Then you get like in here. It's weird. So once you start like researching things, that's what I mean. Then I started a board on my thing that was piercings and care. It was a chart, every chart that I could possibly find of different listings of piercing styles, even though I don't even really make piercings. I make piercing alternatives. But still, I made a chart or a board on Pinterest that had all these different piercing styles, piercing care, how to clean piercings, how long you should leave your piercings in for. And like I said, I make clip-ons, so it's not even relative to my product, but it's relative to my people, and that's what's important. People are not buying my items, but I have mainly custom orders. What does that tell me about my target market? What kinds of questions, what makes them custom? Is it that they're changing a product that you already have listed, or they just want it customized? WornOnTV.net is a good, ooh, I'm going to write that down. Worn on TV. See, now you guys are giving me information. Ah, that's cool. See, my people love Big Bang, and the first thing here is Penny's overalls. Oh, all right, don't get distracted with the website. Yes, that is a great site. Thank you. About custom orders. It depends on what is getting customized. Is it something that, because you want to try to find a product that is repeatable. That is very important when marketing an item, is you want to have something that you can relist over and over and over again, because the more views an item has, and this is really across any platform, the more views an item has, the more sales an item has, the more clicks, faves, hearts, reads, landing on pages, the more that has, the more it's going to sell. So if you can keep renewing an item, that's great. I keep my business page mostly business related, behind the scenes products. That's good. But should we be posting these types of videos on our business? All of the stuff that I'm talking about, I want you to post it on your Facebook business page, not your personal page. The page that people follow. Because it's essentially is business related. It's about who your customers are, which is all about your business. It's when they want add-ons or additional items. Because usually if you get, the general rule of thumb is if you get a question 3 or more times, then it really leads to, it's either, if you hear something 3 or more times about your shop, it's true. So if you have 3 or more reviews that say you have really fast shipping, chances are you have fast shipping. If you have 3 or more questions that say, does this come with this item? Then that means you need to provide more information somewhere. In the bottom of your listing, you can say, like, say you made a necklace and customers keep asking you if there's any earrings that somebody could make. You could put in the bottom of your necklace listing a link to your earrings listing. But I would really probably need to look at your shop to see. So if you want to post your link and then I can take a look at it later, Bettina, I can try to do that. Debbie, I need to develop more custom or personalized items. People love that stuff. Yeah, they really do like customized, and because it makes them feel like they're getting something that's one of a kind. And that's why it's difficult to kind of find a balance of what's one of a kind and an item that you can sell over and over and over again. The one of a kind strikes the majority of the Etsy market, while the sell over and over and over again is going to push your shop upwards. There are a few, I think there are a few files on how to do giveaways. I've tried them a few times. I haven't really found a way that works. I'm sure that someone has, I think you really have to have a lot of followers, whether it be in a Facebook group or a Facebook page. I think you have to have a lot of followers in order for a giveaway to really work. That's another thing when you're marketing. I want you guys to pay attention to what type of promotions you're going to be working on for the upcoming season. My items are fairly cheap, not in quality, but in price, because it's a 1-inch piece of wire. There's only so much I can charge for it. So because my items tend to be less than $10, my customers could care less if I offer 10% off. If I say, oh, this week only 5% off, that's like 50 cents. They don't care. I've tried over, and it took me until this last Christmas to figure that out. What my customers like, because of my pricing section, is I have to market lots of BOGO sales. Buy one, get one. Buy two, get one free. Buy one, get one free. Spend $20, get a mystery gift. Things like that. So I want this to be a great time to start trying to figure out what kind of sales your customers like, whether it be based on building followers. It's a lot of like I have a formula. It depends on what platform you're going on. It's a lot of trying to get people to share your product. It's a lot of work to build followers. I also like Twitter and Facebook. I meant Twitter and Instagram. I cannot get past 2,000. I don't know. I have things that have said, like Danny Marie has a book on Amazon, and I forget the name of it, but I will try to post it in the comments. It's she wrote a book on how to build getting followers on Instagram, on Facebook. Like I actually have the sticky note right here. So on Instagram, you want to go through and you want to find accounts that are your target market, and you want to put 4 hearts on different pictures. So go to somebody's account that you feel is an Instagram. Go to somebody that is your target market, heart 4 of their items, 4 different pictures. And you want to do that on like 20 different accounts. And then you want to make at least 5 new posts on your own account. And then you want to do comments on like 15 different pictures. But this is over the course of a week. Like, don't go cray-cray on one day and put 100 hearts, because it could make your account look spammy. But over the course of the week, try to heart 4 pictures on 20 different new people that you feel are your target market. Make 5 new posts. So Monday through Friday, make a post every day. And then do 15 comments on other people's things, because this makes it look like not look like it, it makes you involved in that marketing platform. But that is for Instagram. You also want to probably follow about 5 of the people that you're commenting on their stuff. What is a mystery? Well, for me, it was, I have 15 different colors that I make my nose rings in. So I did, I think it was like spend $20 last year. If you spent $20, you got a free nose ring, but you didn't know what color it was going to come in, because it was whatever color I had the most of. And I found that it's a great way to get through some of my inventory that wasn't moving so much, because like my 4 most common colors are gold, silver, black, and copper. But I've got like neon pink and purple and green. So green's probably like, sorry, I need a drink. My throat's starting to get a little dry. I had not intended on this video going this long, but I feel like target market is one of my like how to market is one of my stronger key points. So I kind of just kept going here. But yeah, I want you to go through your messages, your feedback, what you've sold, and just kind of try to get a grip on what's doing well and what's not. The terminology that your customers are using. Go to your stats page, click all time. Okay, click all time. And it's going to say, what does it say? I'm in my stats, your shop, stats for all time. and then it's going to say top keywords. Okay, top keywords. So even though probably 80% of my sales are nose rings, my all-time top search word is ear cuff. And fake nose ring, fake septum ring, ear cuff with an S, ear cuffs. Go through those keywords. That's the kind of terminology that people are using and landing on your page. Okay? A customer typed that and clicked on my stuff. So look at your top keywords of all time. That's the terminology that your customers are using. And that's what you want to use in your marketing, and that's going to help you get found. I found out, I think it was my first year that I started doing this back in 2011. One of my top keywords was earring, but it was ear ring. Like, the top search term was misspelled. And so knowing that, it told me that it was probably a younger crowd, because older people know how to spell earring. But if I've got teens on here and tweens, they're probably making a mistake in typing. I have a lot of people that buy from me because they want to freak their parents out. So I honestly figured that out because they can't spell. And they're mistyping things and misspelling things. But that helped me figure out that it's a younger crowd that's looking at my stuff. And it just tells you what people are looking for. And it's really just a lot of analyzing your own information is what's going to help you figure out who your target market is and what you should market and how you should market. And it's a lot of hit or miss. So just monitor what you're putting on Facebook, what you're putting on Instagram, see what's getting the most favorites. Like I said, my VA told me my people love Game of Thrones. I started putting all kinds of Game of Thrones meme. Every Game of Thrones meme I put on Instagram takes off. And she was like, she's like, do you watch Walking Dead? No hating on me. I don't. I'm going to, but I haven't started it yet. I have a bunch of other shows I'm trying to finish first, and I personally am a binge watcher, so I'm going to start Walking Dead soon, but I have to finish another show. But I was like, no, I didn't even think of putting Walking Dead on there. She puts a Walking Dead meme up, and it did great, because it's the same target market, but I wouldn't even have thought of that, because it's not something I watch. So it's a lot of monitoring, seeing what does well, seeing what doesn't do so well, and then you just kind of keep, on that same train. Oh my gosh, nobody get mad at me. I'm gonna binge watch it. Not only that, but I have to like I watch a lot of shows while I'm working. I've got like 3 monitors over here. So I've got like Facebook, Flourish always open, Etsy always open, and a screen that I play shows on. And I can only watch shows that my husband doesn't want to watch. So I can't watch Walking Dead during the day, A, because I have a 3-year-old and that would probably scare the ever-living daylights out of her. And my husband won't let me watch it during the day, so I have to wait till at night. But if you guys have any questions on how to figure out who your target market is, I also have, I'm going to go through and read everybody's comments, but I do have a shop on Etsy called The Shop Doc. And if you want me to help you go through your shop, you can always go get a shop critique at The Shop Doc. If you do and you want a video critique where I do a screencast and spend like almost an hour going through your shop and helping you figure that out, use code FLOURISH and you'll get $20 off. But yeah, leave any comments or questions you have about marketing or who your target market is. Feel free to stop by my shop, support your Flourish people. And I will talk to you guys later because my kids are going to be home any minute now. But yeah, I hope, that was the other thing is Etsy was crazy today with the downtime, but I really hope that everybody is safe from Hurricane Matthew. I hope that everybody is okay through this weekend. So much love to all you guys, and I will see you next Tuesday. See you later, guys.